So we rung in the new year, and obviously it is 2024. And as you and I have talked about on numerous occasions, this is going to be probably the craziest, wackiest year. I mean, in possibly American political
Yeah,
history.
it is. It
You
is.
know, outside of, and by the way, if I were to ask you what caused the Civil War, because maybe that was, pretty crazy back then too, would you be able to answer that question?
What caused the Civil War? I think it was Obama.
It was definitely Obama. Definitely had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Uh, there's no question.
It wasn't because of slavery or any of that.
Because of what?
It wasn't because of slavery. It was
Because of
Obama.
what?
It's like,
Well, that was one of my clips, by the way. And,
oh,
it's been seen a million times. So obviously, maybe the clip isn't necessary.
right.
But, you saw
Tee it
Nikki
up. You can tee it up and act it out. Like,
Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not that hard. She was asked what caused the Civil War, which sounds like a pretty easy question.
correct.
Not even pretty easy. It sounds like probably the easiest question she's got since she's been on the campaign trail.
Right. Right.
And she dribbled on about,
yeah.
I don't know, what was the word? She used all kinds of words outside of the one word that she probably should have used. And then when she was asked further on, what about slavery? I'm surprised. Actually, the guy even said, I'm surprised in 2023 that you went through that whole entire answer and did not mention slavery. And her response is, what do you want me to say about slavery?
Yeah. I just like, whoa,
Yeah.
Nikki Haley, whoa.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, here, and this is at least pretty clear to me. The reason why she doesn't want to mention slavery is because that sounds too woke for her type of voter. And the fact that if you mention the word slavery, that might bother some of your voters should probably tell you something about your candidacy and about your party. I don't know. I would be like, yeah, it was slavery. And if anybody has a problem with me saying that, I don't really care. Don't vote for me then. How about
because
that?
it's true. And that's just the really insidious nature of all of this because, we laugh about it, we grin about it. She can't say it. We know that's crazy and ridiculous, but, when people talk about it and the reason why she can't say it is because they're trying to it's that continuously whitewashing of history. Like if she says it, that means that it was true. So she can't say it. Like I understand it's anti-wokeness, but they also don't want to admit that it even happened. Like they're anti-diversity. Nothing, you just can't say that. Like it's just not a thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's almost on the same lines of people who deny the Holocaust at this point.
Right.
Like,
right.
what? I mean, it happened. It's not, I mean, I don't even understand how it's woke. I mean, it is a pretty clear message, or it's pretty clear that slavery, I don't care, regardless of who it was, is one of the worst possible human things that anybody can invoke on another human being.
Right.
So why is this such a hard, awful thing to say? And Ron DeSantis has the balls to call out Nikki Haley when he, in his own state, is trying to basically eliminate slavery in the history books.
Right. Like it's so bizarre. And the other thing about Nikki Haley, the other frustrating thing about her is that, she's she's born in South Carolina, but her parents were born in India and they came here. I think I talked about this before, off the backs of the civil rights movement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that helped them. The Civil Rights Act helped her parents get here. It helped them come in and under the laws that were beneficial to people of color. Well, not. I guess it's beneficial when you didn't have anything, right? Like they came in and that's how they got their jobs and that's how they got, bought their houses all under that Civil Rights Act. That's why they weren't getting lynched, right? Like we were, because someone had already fought for that, fought
Yeah.
for their rights. And her parents came in under the Civil Rights Act movement, and for her to turn her back is just like even a double slap in the face. Like, wow, how
Yeah.
did you think you got here?
Yeah, yeah, and she even had a chance to somewhat correct her mistake, if that's what you want to call it. I'm not sure it was a mistake. It seems to me like it was intentional because, again, you're trying not to upset um, a, a set of voters that, for some reason, would throw their hands up in the air and say, "Oh, that's so woke." But when she was asked about it again, of course, she did the obligatory. Of course, slavery was bad. Of course, we know that. Why would I even need to bring it up? Sort of attitude. That's so ridiculous that I would even need to bring up slavery because we all already know that. That was her attitude towards it. But then she started going on again with another word salad about capitalism and states'
Right.
rights and all
Yeah.
that garbage and whatever the fuck she
Yeah.
says. But
Yeah. There was a time when you were called a racist, like no one wanted to be called that. Like
yeah.
bigot. They like, I'm not like it was just you'd get up in arms, like you said something that can be considered, racist. It was problematic. Now no one cares.
No.
Like they have minimized it that much. Like they're doing their job. Like they're really succeeding in doing what they're supposed to be doing because one place you got the politicians who don't give a fuck anymore. Like they just deny that it's a thing. And then by not teaching history in the schools, you're just putting kids to sleep. Like they don't think about it anymore. A lot, not all of them, but a lot of them they just don't. Like it's just not a thing that's happening right now anymore because of what they're doing. And it's really
Which is shocking, especially in 2023. You thought there was a lot of inroads that had been made, and I still think that there had been a lot of inroads that have been made. And I think because of a lot of people acknowledging and accepting and all this stuff that we did win over a lot of people and change their thought and change their minds in so many different aspects, not just with race, but with homophobic sort of ideas and with xenophobic ideas and just all kinds of the women's movement, the Me Too movement. You can't go to work and continuously just comment on your secretary's, chest or ass and it's just so many strides have been made over the years, but it still seems now so in our face. Like, it is a not even just a denial, but it is a battle back and a fight back where it's like, you know what, this is our almost kind of last stand and we're going to throw everything we've got at it, and in some respects it's winning.
Yeah. It like it's really a war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.